you decided to join me for this quick video. I wanted to give you a few tips about hypnosis and how it can help you. So, hypnosis is something I've been obsessed with for the past several years, and I've seen the changes it's made in my own life and in the lives of hundreds of my clients, whether it be in their success levels, their confidence, their relationships, and they begin to live a more fulfilling life, a more abundant life. And this flows into their leadership abilities, their businesses, their income, their families, their communities. So let me explain briefly what that is. Hypnosis is where you access an altered state of consciousness. It's simply considered to be a state of relaxation. And we all go into it regularly, okay? So when you're watching a movie and you get so entranced, so concentrated and focused on that movie, you're going into a hypnotic state. That state that you go into where everything around you suddenly disappears and you're so engaged. Well, now imagine that applying that same concept to your goals, right? To areas of focus that you'd like to improve. When you can focus, when you can access and understand the information that is either causing results that aren't really valuable to you, or maybe they're causing a problem in your life, you can refocus the root of that problem and change the meaning that you assign to it. So sometimes we decide an event is just horrible, it's terrible, and we never want to experience something like that again. And while that's true, the brain can get it a little mixed up. The brain can look at an event and say, I never want to be in business again. I never want to have love again. Right? And that's simply not true. What we're saying is, I never want to experience a relationship where I'm disrespected, or I never want to get into a business with a partner that I haven't vetted properly. So instead of signing those meanings and your brain just takes the meaning it thinks that you mean, we intentionally give it a new meaning, a meaning that propels you forward and allows you to keep going. So a lot of this release work has profound impacts for our ability to take action, for our ability to thrive in these situations and come back to our most confident self. Because the version of you that isn't really hurt by any of those things is thriving. They're confident, they're comfortable with who they are, and they're able to make decisions, be decisive. They're able to be comfortable in their own skin. So I had a mentor once, she called that being at home within yourself. And that means whether you're in business, whether you're in your community, whether you're in a relationship, you're able to actually be you, confidently you, the you that is constantly evolving and exploring your own unique gifts and adding that value to the world around you. So, what I like to do is I like to go through a breakthrough process to get you the breakthrough that you've been going after for probably for some time now, but maybe you've been hitting a ceiling. Let's get you that breakthrough. Then I go through a release process because let's just face it, we all have emotional events that have left an impact on us, and sometimes it's time to rewire those events. Then I like to kill your procrastination and get you forward thinking into the version of you that's living that success story, be it in your relationships, your wealth, your health, or whatever category you'd like to focus on. And then we go into a process which is geared towards organizing your values. And when we organize your values, it's really understanding the emotional states that we want to be in and really understanding that the external factors will happen, but first we got to focus on the internal factors. Why are we doing this? Now, beyond that, we have to take that a step further. It's not just about the why, but it's about what in your experiences has made that why important and what's driving it. A lot of people are operating off of pain, trying to escape the past, and they don't even know it because it's subconscious. We're making daily movements, daily actions, and really what's happening is a whole program is running in the back of our mind, really impacting why we're making those actions. Are we running away from poverty, or are we expanding towards a greater state of being, a greater success story? Because it's exciting, because we're in love with that option. We're in love with that version of our life. It's very different. If you're running away from something, that means you're still looking back at the past and you're focused on it. And when we think about energy, I'd like you to think about it like a pie, right? You have all this energy, but how much of it is being taken up, focused on getting away from something, never experiencing something again? Now imagine if you get all that energy back and refocus it on something better, something that's going to pull you with more focus, more passion, more momentum into the future version of you. Call that a wealth mindset. Okay. Entrepreneurs aren't really focused on how not to lose. Maybe for a time they are, and they do take these lessons and they focus on the learnings of it so they don't have to experience that again. But then they continue going. And I discovered this after working with hundreds of entrepreneurs and just really, really mapping out their mindset. And the successful ones, they learn from it and then they continue with the confidence and that inner state that allows them to continue being the best version of themselves, reaching their goals. So lastly, what I like to do is I like to lock all this in with a powerful hypnosis session, whether it be accessing an alter ego, whether it be really ingraining commands and suggestions within your mind that continually keep your focus and your concentration exactly where it needs to be to help you achieve your goals. There's a few other steps, but if that's something you're interested in or you want to hear more information about this, then I look forward to speaking with you. I look forward to your success story. I look forward to your freedom and you really enjoy making a home within yourself.